Well, here we go again, and today we have the Super 73 bike with us, and we're going to do a full breakdown review on what this bike is all about.
Absolutely. Because there's a lot of good features in this bike, Chris.
There are, and you know, it's online now, it's on our social media, you know, we have past videos about this and what we're doing with it. What are we doing with it? If you are new to this channel.
We're going to give this bike away. All you have to do in order to win this bike, well, first off, let me stop. We're not giving it away just yet. We need to get 1,500 followers on Instagram. While you're at it, you can check us out on TikTok. We're building that social media platform up, as well as YouTube. We're looking for at least 500 subscribers.
Yep, and it's getting there.
It's getting there, so everything's growing, but we need your help. But once we achieve that 1,500 number on Instagram, that's when this thing goes live, and that's when you can actually get a chance to win this bike. It's gonna be legit.
It's actually been amazing already with announcing it and showcasing it, all the diversity or different kinds of people that are interested in it, you know, that want it for their daily use.
Well, what would you use it for? If you had this bike, what would you use it for?
If I personally had it and what I would use it for, I would use it for more easy getting around. So I wouldn't use it up towards my house. I'd probably use it down towards my office for going to go grab lunch, for just commuting around the downtown area, because you know, we're not the ginormous city, but
we have lakes in our city that you want to travel to.
Yeah, but you know, we drive trucks on a daily basis.
Yes, we do.
And so it's a lot easier to squeeze this guy into somewhere when you're gonna go grab something around the downtown area
and
than it is the truck.
This thing is, it's not gas propelled, obviously. It's an electric vehicle, electric road, off-road, road and off-road. It's electric.
We've proven on and off road.
We've gone everywhere with it, and I think we're still on the same charge we were, you know, so many days ago.
We have literally charged it once.
Yeah.
I charged it right before I challenged you to ride it to our wrap guy shop 35 miles away.
We did.
And we're still on the same charge.
Here. Yeah.
It's, each time I check it, getting prepared for another shoot or playing around, I keep thinking, oh, I should probably go charge it. No, it's even at half battery.
Yeah, it's good.
Let's get into it though, about what this bike is all about and what all it has.
Let's break it down.
You know, there's a lot of things you can do to these.
A lot of add-ons.
But what we feel was the biggest hole in it, since there's not
literally
an engine anymore.
The biggest hole.
And we looked around and we found different baskets online. We ended up with the Shaka Pack, and the reason we picked it was
what is a Shaka Pack?
The Shaka Pack, it's sweet because it bolts in to the frame so it doesn't move.
It does.
And
it goes nowhere.
It is like this.
It's almost like a Kevlar.
Yeah, it's like
waterproof.
A thick, waterproof material.
Yeah.
You know, when I washed it last night, the water just bounced off of it. It didn't absorb it all, but it's also lined inside again with that fabric. So whatever you're carrying in there is completely safe.
It's so true, and it holds a lot. We found
it does hold.
It holds
a lot.
So much.
The nice thing about each spot, it's not like a different entry point. It is a different compartment. So, do you want to do the honors to share or show what you have been packing around on this thing as you've been cruising around?
Not really.
You don't want to share?
I've got all kinds of stuff in here.
Are you embarrassed?
A little bit.
All right, fine, I'll do it.
No, I mean, yeah, you can do it. Let's start with,
fishnet leggings.
I forgot about those. Yeah, we'll just put those back here. Yeah, I don't know. I think I was heading to somewhere.
Okay, no, you need to take over now. You got a lot of explaining to do.
So I've just...
You have this packed.
You know, it is, I just really wanted to put it to the test. And so I was getting all kinds of stuff. Let's just see. All right, so I love syrup. And
maple syrup.
When you're traveling somewhere and you just, you know, it's like for a runner with a mustard pack. You know, when you're cruising on a bike, you're not running. You just need something sweet to hit.
Do you have pancakes in there too?
Yeah, let me see. No, I left those at home. So anyway, yeah, so it holds a great bottle of syrup. Let me see what else. Oh, and obviously, if you need a little kick in the pants, some Jif. And a Jif, this bike is just...
That's why when I'm talking to you, it sounds like you sound like a dog with peanut butter on the roof of his mouth.
I just, you know, it's so good. And then, you know, I had those, you know, yeah, we don't need those.
What?
Oh, that's why, yeah, I was going, we wine plus the,
and so you
fishnets.
You got your gas station wine?
Well, yeah, because I stopped at the gas station. There we go. So yeah.
And what else?
Well, you know, you never know when you might need to put out a fire, because that happens from time to time. So it carries a full-size fire extinguisher. Well, you never know when you need this. Well,
Jesus Christ.
Oh, yeah.
And a laptop.
Well, and as I said before, it fits a laptop, and I always use this thing, so I got to take it wherever I go. So
that is why I when we were looking around versus the metal baskets, that was a great option, because it holds so much and keeps it secure. Because
it does. I'm kind of a hoarder. I got to take a lot of it with me. I mean, if you have one already and you don't have a shock pack, check them out.
So the overall thing, you start here at the biggest power spot of it, and that's its battery.
Oh, let's do this while we're at it.
So to charge it, all you have to do, you get a 110 power charge plug-in for it, and it actually moves. It is pretty quick, but all you gotta do, just pop it off, and it's actually got some pretty good weight to it. So you take it off, hook it to your workbench. You could even just kind of leave it sitting there. So you do have to disconnect it from the bike.
Yeah.
But you just leave it sitting there, and you can charge it, but then it just pops right in.
Plug it along with your phone charger, you know?
Well, yeah, this is like your locking gas cap.
Yeah.
So no one steals your power supply. But if that does happen, someone steals your power supply, you still got pedal assist. So Super73 claims that you can go 40 miles on a charge at going 20 miles per hour under full assist.
Yes.
You can actually get up to 78 miles if you incorporate pedal assist throughout your travels.
Yes.
But as we've already experienced, that
you really don't need it. The pedal assist I've found has been most beneficial at your starting point.
Yeah.
You just get it off the ground. It is that assist, so you're not really pushing this whole bike, pedaling it. But once you're up and going, that 20 mile per hour plus, if you try and jump on those pedals, you're just kind of spinning.
This is your throttle right here. You have a variable resist throttle for your electric power.
Absolutely.
You have
handle grips.
You have ginormous, as you can see on the front one. Back one's a little covered up right there.
A little bit covered up,
but as you can see, ginormous disc brakes over hydraulic. So these things stop on a dime.
They stop on a dime, and even, I mean, it's been in water, wet, everything kind of terrain, and it never fails. It stops on a dime.
It is really, really a good braking system on it, especially if you're trusting a motorized vehicle being out on the roads.
Yep.
You know, pedestrians actually kind of look at you like, what is that thing coming down? Because you're just cruising. So the suspension was a big selling factor for me, that it didn't just have like a cheesy suspension. It has a full adjustable triple fork.
Yep.
That you can adjust your preloads and your rebounds on the fly, and same with the rear. You got a reservoir, coilover shock in the back, and the suspension has been a beautiful ride.
Yes, it has.
Which I think we actually probably should tighten that a little bit, since you've been riding it.
I think so, yeah.
Well, actually, us full-size men,
it needs a little extra, but it does have a lot of cush to it, a lot of give.
But the beautiful thing is, all we gotta do is just adjust it a little bit.
So nice.
But if you're driving this thing at nighttime, you know, or it's turning into dusk, you do have an LED headlight on it. You have an LED tail light, and it is a brake light that is hooked up to your brake also. So you are road legal compliant, but you don't even have to have a driver's license. You don't have to have insurance or registration.
Exactly.
Because it's still a hybrid unit on the road.
Uber, this is the new form of Uber. You just it's a one-person or two-person Uber. You just put somebody on the back of this thing and you just cruise on down the road.
Well, I got that confused because I was thinking of a Grubhubber.
Oh, well, a Grubhubber would be good
Yeah.
too. Yeah, you can get a little
You can get baskets.
basket mount.
Because it's got your thread starts right there that all you gotta do is bolt on a basket and you got someone's food order right there.
Or if you got like a skinny ass, you can just like bolt it right on, like get some bungee straps and hang onto your food and then off you go.
Or if you just saddle up for your partner.
If you scooch on up, you can get places with this thing. So
the other cool part is that you got a full heads-up or a full digital display because you got 4 different modes that you adjust for your speed. You got 1 through
1 through 4. You have your range, you have your speedometer, you have
your headlight function. I know next to your digital display, your favorite feature.
My favorite feature to hit accidentally, as well as intentionally. Oh God, just get you every time. Just get you every time.
But you need to be road legal.
You know what? Well, since you brought that up with a very loud bang, with this shock pack, we did need it to actually move. This is your speaker horn right here. It's actually on the inside, comes with it on the inside, but when you put a pack like this in there, it doesn't have adequate room for what would you call that? Your horn sound? Your horn box?
Your horn box.
You don't have as much room to keep that in there. So what we did is we just put this around and put it on the backside. So then talking about versatility, all we did was swap it around, didn't have to extend wires, didn't have to do anything. We just moved it to the back and it made complete room for the Shaka space.
And with them having all these different threads pre-threaded everywhere, that made it super easy to just switch it around.
Swip it around, yeah.
Swip it around.
Swip it.
And
Swip it good.
I don't even know how many there are. There are quite a few all over the place.
There's quite a few, yeah.
So
when you win it, you can look at all the holes in here and figure out what you want to do with them.
Exactly. And lastly, it has oversized tires they're great for on-road, your pavement riding and everything.
Those fatties.
But we're already putting the test off-road. I would be a little careful if you're in some extreme hill climbing situations and it's wet.
I wouldn't say they're root jumpers.
No, they're not root
We tried to climb
jumpers.
some roots.
But, for an overall use on a dirt road and off-road trail.
You've ridden it in the snow.
Yes. Ironically, here, just 2 days ago, with this beautiful weather, we had 6 inches of snow that was gone
the same day. Yeah, within a
few hours.
Yeah, but in that time, you got to test out those snow tires.
Yes, it still had traction. It did a great job, but they're not, a big knobby tire like a normal dirt bike tire to be doing aggressive. So you can play off-road and adventure, but be a little bit careful. Don't go on your super extremes with it.
Very true.
There are upgrades for it though. These are what come on it, and they've done a phenomenal job.
Yeah, overall, very well for almost every terrain. It is a very well-rounded bike, very well put together, balanced evenly. And it's just stuff that comes with the bike. So we've been very pleased. I would say maybe the only thing I've noticed is the torque. If you're going for more of an aggressive hill climb, as you're riding it, it doesn't have then enough torque to actually get you up there fully with just the motor alone. So you need a lot more power assist or pedal assist.
But there are add-ons that you can do because you got room to put on a cassette for more gears.
Very true.
And that will help you in those circumstances. So like we were talking about, the possibilities are endless.
They really are.
You start with a ginormous base that lasts you for a lot of your playtime.
Yeah.
The thing I've liked the most about it is that we haven't really necessarily been in a situation where we're just cruising all the time with it. We've been throwing the back of our trucks and everything. And the beautiful thing is,
you don't need a motorcycle ramp. No, you can pop it up there, pop it in, pop it out.
It's very easy to maneuver around. No maintenance.
We're going to test its abilities on how many things we can put it into, so stay tuned for that episode. We're going to see what we can put this thing into.
So if you want a chance to win this and you're new to the channel and you're wondering how you can get it, enter to win. The giveaway will be launching here pretty quick, but all you have to do to start is go to our Instagram, go follow us, go make sure you like and subscribe to this YouTube channel, and then once we hit a certain point, we're going to go ahead and make a huge announcement that is live for you to win it, and we'll give you all the details in that, how you can be able to take this thing home. And not take it home, have it delivered to your home.
We will come to your home with this thing in tow.
Well, I don't know if we're gonna come. We'll ship it straight to your home.
I mean, we'll talk about that.
But if you are, if you're anywhere in the country we will ship it to you. We'll ship you the helmet also, so you don't have to worry about it. It will just end up at your front doorstep, and next thing you know, you're out having a blast this summer and cruising around.
Speaking of cruising, I think it's time to roll.
Oh, hit your button. Make sure you hit your button.
Later.